Good day, everyone. Ron Crider reporting for duty. It's August the 21st. It's Friday, my day 158. I usually say, stay safe at home, reporting from Vero Beach. I'm not staying safe at home today. Little medical procedure going on today. Probably you're not really interested in it. It's just a little, well, let's just say it's kind of a pain in the butt type medical procedure, but nonetheless, that is what it is. About these moving averages that I've been telling you about. First, I'm going to be posting them up here on the right and the left side of the screen here, and I'll be posting the numbers every day. And if they're in green, that means they're coming down. If they're in red, they are going up. And these moving averages, I forgot to mention that they are for the deaths. I was so excited about doing moving averages, I forgot to tell you what the moving averages were. So there's 7-day moving averages that you'll see on the screen. And every day when I put this up, you'll see those numbers over there on the left and the right side of the screen. Now, of course, you can't see them now because it's 6:57 on Friday morning, and I don't have the numbers yet. Hopefully, when I come back from my procedure today, I'll have the numbers, I'll put the numbers up, but I won't be talking about them. You'll just be seeing them on the screen as I'm recording this earlier in the morning. Okay, that takes care of the moving averages. And thank you very much for George Ed reminding me that here I am talking about moving averages and nobody had any idea what I was talking about. He sort of guessed because he was a pretty good guesser. It was pretty simple. All right, guys, here's something interesting. Sweden, which didn't lock down, has the worst death toll since 1869 in the first half of 2020. You know, we've been hearing all about these Norwegian countries and how great they're doing over there and how poorly we're doing here in the United States. Well, Sweden didn't do very well, so they didn't lock down, and now they're in big trouble over there. All right, I posted a video this morning. I may tack it on to the end of this one. It's about Tropical Storm Laura, or maybe it's going to be called Marco. It's a tropical depression in the Atlantic. It's expected to strengthen into either a tropical storm or a hurricane as it tracks towards Florida by early next week, according to the National Hurricane Center. That was at 8 o'clock last night. I put a tracking chart up on the internet this morning at 5 a.m. showing where it might go. The storm is expected to move along fairly quickly west-northwest over the next several days, approaching the southeastern Bahamas as a tropical storm during the weekend. It doesn't look like it's going to have anything to do with us here on the Treasure Coast. It looks at its current trajectory. You can say that 3 times twice. It would come up over through the Florida Straits, across the Keys, and hit southern Florida, and kind of head up towards the West Coast and over towards the Panhandle. That's the way it's looking right now, but it's really too soon to tell. It could do just about anything. So I thought I'd keep you informed about that. And I have shout-outs today. Shout-outs for Heather Mason Wood, Jeannie and John Kennedy, 5-month faithful viewers up. They're on Long Island sometimes they're down here. You never can tell where they're going to be. They travel all the time. But, hey, guys, thank you very much. I sure appreciate you watching. It would be, it's just the greatest thing. And, hey, you're on Long Island? If you're on Long Island, I had my first pizza at Smithtown because I went to Stony Brook School for Boys, not Stony Brook University, at Stony Brook School for Boys, and that was like in the 50s, for heaven's sakes. But I actually had my first pizza in Smithtown. And then I also have a shout out to Barby, Chandler, George Ed, and of course always to Ann and Kevin and Vanessa and Tony and all those people down there that watch me every once in a while. Thank you so much, very much appreciate that. Remember what I say every day, don't be a COVIDiot. Please don't be a COVIDiot. You must wear those masks. You must social distance. It really has to happen. We have to get this thing over with as quickly as possible. All righty, folks. Don't forget to push the like button. I keep forgetting to tell you to do that. When I don't tell you and don't ask you to do it, you don't do it. Okay, thanks for doing so. Weather forecast for the Treasure Coast today, partly cloudy earlier in the day. Thunderstorms developing this afternoon. Storms may contain strong gusty winds. High 92. Winds south-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The chance of rain today is about 80%. And then tonight, scattered thunderstorms during the evening. Cloudy skies after midnight. Low near 75. Wind south-southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the chance of rain this evening is about 50%. And then tomorrow, that would be Saturday morning, partly to mostly cloudy with widely scattered showers or thunderstorms possible in the afternoon, high around 90 degrees. The wind southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. But it says only about 30% chance of rain tomorrow. And we have 50% chance of rain tonight. And today we have an 80% chance of rain. So, my goodness gracious. Alrighty, folks, let's just jump right in here to the numbers. And I'll put the numbers up. And I have a couple of little interesting things to say at the end of the video. Oh, forgot a couple of other little news items here. Health officials said 34 out of 69 deaths in Indian River County were at long-term care facilities. 34 out of 69 were at long-term care facilities. That has a lot to do with elderly people who don't cope with this very well and have underlying conditions. You know all about that. The positivity rate for new cases was 6.78% on Wednesday. This is the lowest percent positive report by the state since June 14th, when it reported 5.34%. So that's a bit of good news. I'd like to leave you with a little good news. Alrighty now, back in a flash, here we go with the numbers for today. Alrighty folks, back in a flash, Ron Crider here. I made it through my procedure. Wasn't fun, but it's done. And here we go. Let's take a look at the state of Florida, take a look at the numbers for today. This is Friday. It's August the 20th. The numbers went up a little bit. So we had 116 deaths reported in the past 24 hours for the entire state of Florida versus 114 yesterday. The worst day of all was August the 11th, where we had 276 deaths. Now let's take a look at the positives. 4,686. Yesterday it was 4,555. So both positives went up and the deaths went up. But I have a little good news for you. The moving average went down. But we'll get down to that in just a second. Let's take a look at Dade County. 34 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours. 1,143 new positives in the Dade County, Miami area. In Broward County, that's Fort Lauderdale, 17 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours. 474 new positives in Broward County. In Palm Beach County, 9 new deaths to report, 271 new positives. In Orange County, that's Orlando, no new deaths to report and 186 new positives. Thank goodness things aren't moving up there. Because opening the theme parks and all that sort of thing, I would have thought that they might have shot up, but they have not done so, and that's a good thing. Alrighty, moving down here to Brevard County, that is Melbourne. 2 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 44 new positives. And then in St. Lucie County, that is Fort Pierce. No new deaths to report in Fort Pierce. Way to go, Fort Pierce. 87 new positives. Martin County is Stewart. 3 new deaths to report in Stewart and 31 new positives. Now down here in Indian River County, that's Vero Beach. That's where I am right now. 3 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours and 28 new positives. And out of that, let's take a look at zip code 32960. That's Vero Beach proper. That's on the west side of the Intracoastal Waterway. 18 new positives in the past 24 hours. However, here on the Barrier Island, 32963 zip code, no new positives to report. Now, the good news over here, take a look at this. These are the deaths. I forgot to mention that for the past couple of days, and people are saying, what are you talking about, moving average? What moving average is it? Sorry about that. Boy, I tell you, the littlest things are the most important things, aren't they? Okay, so moving average Wednesday was 163. Thursday, if I could spell Thursday, that would even be better, 159.71. And today, the moving average has dropped to 143.57. That's supposed to give us a clue as to where we're going. I hope this is correct. So there you go. That's how it looks with the moving average. You'll also be able to see it when the video first starts up again. Okay, let's take a look at the world view. Alrighty, folks, here we are with the world view. The USA cases, 5,589,013. The USA deaths, 174,504. And then the global cases, 22,754,063. And down here where you can't see the global deaths, 794,814, closing in on 800,000 deaths globally from this COVID-19. Alrighty, folks, those are the numbers for today. They're not significantly going up, but they are a little worse than they were yesterday. But the good news is the 7-day moving average is down. Okay, today we're going to do a bunch of little UBIs. So these are just a few little things that I picked up. A couple of them I've already used before, but I didn't use this one. Macadamia nuts are toxic to dogs, so don't give your dog any macadamia nuts. Not good for them. Honey is the only natural food which never spoils. Did you know that? I didn't know that. You burn more calories eating celery than it contains. The more you eat, the thinner you become. I wish that were true. Tell me if I eat 5 pounds of celery that I'm going to lose a lot of weight. I don't think so. But, by the way, I do understand what they're saying, that body consumes more calories munching on that celery than it actually needs. Okay, the croissant. Where did it come from? One would think that it came from France, right? Came from Austria. The croissant came from Austria. Now, this is something that nobody ever probably even needed to know, but it is interesting. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards. Hummingbirds. How about that? Pretty interesting, right? Okay, folks, let's get the pet patrol going again. Send me some pictures to roncrider@gmail.com. And then always be a part of the solution and never part of the problem. Always be a part of the solution, never part of the problem. Please push the like button if you haven't done so already. I would appreciate it very much. I hope you have a very, very blessed Friday. I hope I do too. I'm not looking forward to this day today. But this too shall pass, so hopefully you'll see me put the numbers up here later today, and everything will be just hunky-dory. Have a great day. Good morning, everyone. Ron Crider reporting here in Vero Beach, Florida. It's Friday, August the 21st at about 6:07 a.m. in the morning, and here is the latest information on this tropical storm 13 that's down in the Caribbean. And you can take a look at it and see where it is at 5 a.m. this morning. It's over here on the right-hand side. And as if you move up here to 2 p.m. on Saturday and continuing on up at 2 p.m. on Sunday, it would be over the north coast of Cuba. And then as it approaches on 2 a.m. on Monday, it will be getting into close to the Florida Keys. And anybody's guess as to what it's going to do, but as you can see, the projection at the moment has it coming over southern Florida, Naples, and a little bit of Tampa, and heading up towards the Tallahassee area and Pensacola. But at least as far as the Vero Beach area is concerned, the Treasure Coast area, it doesn't look like it will have much effect on us. Now, and that's as of 5 a.m. this morning, Friday morning, August the 21st. There's also another storm out there brewing as well. That won't have anything to do with us at all. It looks like it's heading up more towards Houston. This is the only one that we really need to keep our eye on at the moment. It's known as Tropical Storm 13, and if it develops into a hurricane, it would become either Laura or Mark. So I'll keep you informed, bring up these little short reports as soon as I can find some new information out for you. Thanks for watching. Ron Crider reporting from Vero Beach.